Today we are going to talk about the second step of our series on cell, that is the cell theory, right? And to understand this theory, we must go ahead with the who formulated this theory. So it is not a one day business that came out. It was a contribution of a lot of people, but the credit was given to these three people, and later on in the modernized version the cell theory was formulated. So who are the contributors? First thing, the German person Schleiden, then Schwann, and then Mr. Rudolf Virchow. Now, as far as the theory is concerned, lot of points are there, but we will focus on three major points. He was a botanist, so basically he came out that all plants are made up of cells. Schwann just went ahead and he was animal physiologist, so he said that no, it is the animal also who are made up of cells. So together we will say that all living organisms are made up of cells, right? They also said that cell is the fundamental unit of life. Fundamental, the basic unit of life. Fundamental unit of life. Then Mr. Virchow came out and he said something in Latin, though it is not required, but just for your sake of understanding and knowledge. He said something in Latin, omnes cellulae cellulae, that means all cells, or we say new cells, arise from pre-existing cells. So that means the older cells will give birth to the new cells. So my dear class, whenever this type of question is being asked, so in what frame people ask it? They say who are the contributors, or who are the scientists who gave the theory of cell, the cell theory, and they can also ask you to write what are the postulates of cell theory. So what we had talked about today, we had talked about that what are the three postulates. Postulate number 1, all living organisms are made up of cell. Then cell is a fundamental unit of life, and the other one is that all cells, new cells, they arise from the pre-existing cell. So this is all about cell theory.